everyone, along with Ray Ferraro, my name is James Cebulski, and welcome to Anaheim here in Southern California. They've been at it for roughly a quarter of a century now here in the National Hockey League in Southern California, Ray.
One Stanley Cup championship, great players in Scott Niedermayer and Paul Kariya, Teemu Selanne, among others, but a great place to come and play.
And we are about set to drop the puck on this one. The Blackhawks start with possession as we are now underway. Oh, he destroys them on the play. Pushes it across to Jones. Quick feed to Getzlaf. Anaheim's got the puck against the boards. Takes that pass back at the point. Not able to connect. He might have a step here. Takes it to the front.
Wow.
He scores!
Boy, he didn't take much time at all. He was so tight to the net, and he makes a nice move to finish it off.
That was filthy.
Because he's carrying the puck in a shooting spot, the goalie still has to guard against whether he's going to deke or not. He freezes him and beats him with the shot.
Chicago's got the game's opening goal. Ray, you were preaching quick start here before this one.
Well, everybody wants to do it, but the way you do it is by getting shift after shift, everybody at the highest rate possible. This early goal will help.
Puts it on net, and the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. Penalty coming up here as the play is stopped. The Ducks are going to be shorthanded, tripping the call.
Reaching out for the puck. I guess it's a little bit of a bad play. You've got to realize the guy's getting away. Let him go before you take the penalty.
The official's making him pay for it. The Blackhawks will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
I always felt on the power play, the first one was really important for any team. If you stumble around on the first power play, guys start to press as you get more and more of them through the game.
The Blackhawks have it behind the net. Here they come. Puck knocked loose after that hit. Smart defensive play here in the open ice. That knocks him off the puck. Rocked him in the open ice. Tries to get it out of their own end. Cross the blue line, and they'll get that much-needed change, Ray.
Yeah, they've got to get guys off the ice. They look tired. Now you can get a fresh group on the ice.
Takes a shot, and he makes the save. And now he moves it quickly to DeBrincat. Both teams back to even strength as the power play comes up empty-handed on that one. Oh, a clutch save!
Aggressive stop out on top of the crease to make the save on a dangerous chance.
Takes the pass. Silverberg's got it in the offensive zone. Moves it to Henrique. Look out! Big-time stop! Gets a blocker on it.
Gibson's on top of that deke by the shooter. That was a pretty good one, too. I thought he had room, but a good save beats him.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. The Blackhawks have taken a 1-0 lead. Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. Passes up ahead from the left wing. Nice pass. From the right side, they gain the zone. Chicago's got the puck. With some open space at center. Picks off the pass.
The Ducks continue to be in the right place at the right time. Another intercepted pass.
Picks off the pass in the defensive zone. Slides the puck down low. Takes the feed at the back end. Now a quick pass to Fowler. Takes the feed. Puts it up front. Just wide.
You can go games without a chance from here.
Nice poke check inside the attacking zone. DeHaan's lugging the puck. Kane's moving it ahead. And we've got a 2-on-1. Manages to hang on. Loose puck battle along the boards. Grabs it in his own end. Moves it quickly over to Getzlaf. Puck scooped up by Mitchell. Sends a pass over. Denies him with the blocker. What a stop by Gibson. Late goings of this period. Chicago's up 1-0. Sneaks away with the puck after he was tangled up on the draw. Taken by Hutton. And now he tries to get it across to Getzlaf. Moves the puck. Stopped by the goaltender. The Ducks scoop it up along the boards. And now it's over to Raquel. From the right side, he goes to the middle of the neutral zone. Stones him in front. Right in the slot. Save made by the goalie.
Sharp reaction save.
Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. Chicago's moving it along the wing. Great poke check on the reach. The Blackhawks get a hold of the puck along the boards. Pokes it away to keep the pressure on. Quick shot. The horn sounds in the first period comes to an end. Well, a fun start at both ends of the rink. 1-0 is the score through the first frame.
Don't forget, fans, if you're here with somebody celebrating a birthday tonight, go to our guest services booth, and they'll see their name up on our big screen before the
And
end
as
of the
both
game.
teams head to their respective rooms, 2 more periods still to come. We're looking forward to it here on EA Sports. Opening face-off for period number 2, about set to go. Here we go, middle frame now underway as the puck drops. Ray, what's your assessment of the game to this point?
The Ducks probably a little bit unlucky in that initial frame. They controlled most of the possession, but they trailed by a goal.
Anaheim's got a hold of it along the wall. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Sends the pass over. Mitchell's got the puck. Quick pass to Keith. Too many bodies in the way. And that pass goes awry. From center, they get into the attacking area. Anaheim's got it along the wall. Picked up along the wall by Mitchell. Now he slides it up to Kane. Snaps one here in the slot. He gets a piece of it with his stick. Handles the puck. Pinned up along the boards. Great pass from the left wing up the middle now. Here's a short pass to Henrique. Drives to the crease. And now he moves it to Heinen. Looks to set up along the point. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Looks to get the puck over to DeBrincat. The Blackhawks played along the boards. And that one's broken up. Great block there. Pass right on the doorstep. And that one's stopped. The Ducks gain possession along the wall. Chicago's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Scooped up along the wall by Henrique. Here they come on the attack. The Ducks have it in the offensive zone. Answered the call on that play.
But he came out and challenged him. Good save. I wanted another look at this one. I'm sure you guys were all impressed as I was. What a save by the goalie.
Past the halfway mark of this period, the Blackhawks lead it 1-0. Anaheim's won the faceoff. From point-blank range. Glove save, and he made it look simple. Quick feed to Soderberg. Takes the feed. Pokes the puck away. Battling for it along the boards. Coughs up the puck after that hit. Now into the offensive zone from the right side. Jabs the puck away. Picked up along the boards by DeHaan. Slides the puck over. Receives the pass. Drills him. Moves the puck up to Rowney. And here's the pass to Delorier. Right in the open ice. That one's picked off. Wrists one. Stick save and a beaut by Gibson.
Oh, he reads the play really well to get out and aggressive to make that save. Oh, that's a dangerous chance. We get another look at it, and the goaltender ends up making a good save.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, 1-0 is where we sit at this point. Grant's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Moves it to Shaw. Here's a chance. Fires the wrist shot. He was locked in there. Chicago's up for good reason. They have been the more complete team offensively, which is why they lead late in the second. Camp's won the draw here in the offensive zone. Denies him. He got all of it. The setters will glide into the dot. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. And the lane's clogged up, blocking that. Anaheim's got a hold of the puck. Moves it quickly over to Lindholm. And now he angles it across to Delorier. Sends one over. Stopped by the goaltender. Puck grabbed by Murphy. Puts it on net. Makes the save.
Gibson's locked in. Every puck hits him and stays in front of him. On the odd chance there's a rebound, he tracks that well, too.
Horn sounds, bringing the second period to an end. The Blackhawks have played sound defensive hockey to this point, and they lead it 1-0 after 40 minutes.
Willemins Recycling is a proud sponsor of tonight's game.
What's in store for the third period? Let's tune in to find out just moments away. Time to drop the puck here in period number 3. Anaheim's won the draw in the neutral zone. Right side set up ahead into the middle of the ice. Gobbles the puck up there with the chest. And the referee has blown his whistle, bringing a stop to the play. Still early on in this frame, James and Ray with you. So glad you could join us. Chicago's ahead 1-0. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Shattenkirk. Takes the pass. Keeps hold of the puck. Quick pass to Raquel. Completely misses on the play.
You don't even make the goalie work here. You've got to make him have to do something in the net.
From in close. Oh, he stops him with the glove. Great reflexes there.
Yeah, it's in a dangerous spot. He makes a good save here.
The centermen glide into position. The Ducks win the faceoff. Nice pass. Takes the feed at the point. The Blackhawks gain control of the puck against the wall. Tried to get too cute with it and loses possession. Here's a chance, a 2-on-1. The Blackhawks have it from their own end. Slides it on over to Strome. Shot in front, denies him! Again, the denial by the goaltender. Passes on over to Getzlaf, and he slides it quickly to Silverberg. Oh, smart heads up play to poke that one away. Moves it over to Strome. That's broken up in the neutral zone. There's the whistle. Offside is the call, stopping the play.
Up, he flares up the arm with the blocker. Makes a pretty good save here.
Chicago's attempt to put more pucks on net has paid off as they lead it in the third. Takes possession off the draw. And now it's grabbed by Henrique. Here's a chance on the doorstep, and that one's broken up. Chicago's working the transition through the middle of the ice. DeHaan swooping in on the attack. Takes a shot. Too much congestion in front. Tries to dangle and the puck skips away.
There are times you try to do too much. He's got good hands, but maybe a more simple play's the right one there.
Jostled off the puck. Takes the feed. Henrique's got it against the boards. A chance in front. Oh, denies him with the save. I think he got the blocker on it.
The shooter's right in the guts of the ice, but the goalie squares up, spreads out, and makes the save.
What a steal in his own end. He's got a step on a breakaway. And he comes up with a big stop.
I can't do it better than that, James. That's a great stop.
The Ducks have it against the wall. With possession along the wall. Sends a pass over. They fight for it along the boards. Good defensive stop with the poke check. From one point man to another. Chicago's got it into the offensive zone. The arms up, there's the whistle, and boy, look at the time here for a penalty coming up. Tripping is the call, and it's pretty cut and dry, it seems, Ray.
Well, it's like you're in position, then you're not. You reach out, you trip them up, and there's no way to get out of it now.
Back to the face-off circle. They'll send the man advantage unit out again.
Hey, it looks great. Great shot, great passing, but until you make it tough on the goalie and get to a rebound, it's not going to work.
And they get the puck out of harm's way. Tries to get this man advantage going from their own end now. Moves the puck. Moved in front, and he comes up with it. Trying to come up with a huge defensive play to get this puck out of his own end. Keith's got control of it now behind the cage.
I'd like to see him be a little bit more direct on the entry into the zone. They haven't got set up, and as a result, they don't really have a shot yet on this power play. Well, what a quick reflex stop that is. Great scoring chance.
Here in the late going of the frame, 1-0 the score. The Ducks win the draw. Here's a short pass to Shattenkirk. And manages to clear the zone. Chicago's gained possession along the boards. Moving into the attacking zone. Anaheim's penalty killers come up with a monstrous effort.
Wow, that seems like a big miss, James. Critical moment in the game, and the power play laid flat for them.
Chicago's got control of it now from their own end. Quick feed to Shaw. On the attack along the boards. He almost lost it for a second there, but regains control of the puck. Great stick save by Gibson.
Smothered that in-close chance.
Gibson's going to hang on for a whistle here in the third.
Well, there's not much time left here as you get into the final 20 minutes. The game's close. A mistake now would be critical. He's not had a break since that puck hit the ice about 2 hours ago. Every time they come into the zone, he's forced to make another stop.
Chicago's not far from the finish line here as they lead it late in this third. Passes it over to Silverberg. Handles the puck. Sends it across. Oh, what a save in front.
I like the goalie's positioning here. He was aggressive enough to make a save on a dangerous chance.
Takes the feed from the left side. Moves it to Raquel. Zero fear on this guy's part as he blocks it. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Fires towards the empty net. Puts it into the empty net.
That allows me to start packing up my briefcase. That should pretty well wrap this thing up. They'd really have to screw this up now, James, to lose. The empty netter should put it away.
Chicago's added to their lead with the empty netter, and Ray, that's pretty much all she wrote, I would say.
Well, you grind away to get the lead through this much of the game, and they pull the goalie, they're going to pressure you. You put it away with an easy one into the empty net.
Here he is in front, and they can't connect. And there it is, the final horn. They say behind every good coach is a good goaltender. Coach has got to be feeling good about that performance.
Yeah, you'll never see any coach in the Hall of Fame with a brutal goalie. It just would never happen.
In the meantime and in between time, he's Ray, I'm James. Good night.